kindness pays, from sleeping on park benches to owning a new home. In the heart of a bustling city, where towering buildings cast long shadows over busy streets, there lived a young man named Michael. His days were spent at the Hope Animal Shelter, a place where abandoned animals find refuge in the form of wagging tails and soft purrs. Michael wasn't just an employee there. He was the lifeblood of the shelter, dedicating his days to feeding, bathing, and caring for animals that had been abused and left behind. Michael's dedication knew no bounds, but neither did his struggles. His paycheck barely covered the essentials, a roof over his head, and the meager meals he could afford. Living paycheck to paycheck, he resorted to washing his clothes alongside the animals' bedding, trying to make ends meet. Little did he know, this would accidentally bring bed bugs into his small but humble apartment, turning it into a battleground he couldn't win. With the bed bugs infestation spiraling out of control, Michael was faced with a gut-wrenching and a heartbreaking decision. He had to abandon the only home he could afford and was forced to seek shelter on the unforgiving streets, or at a shelter which was often dirty and overcrowded. Nights became a dance with cold and hunger, where sleep was a luxury he couldn't afford, and hope flickered like a dying flame. Little did Michael knew that plans were in motion. Among his colleagues at the shelter was Sandra, a kind, warm-hearted, and compassionate young woman whose heart bled for the animals and their caretaker. One chilly evening, as she was walking through the park, after a long day's work, Sandra spotted Michael curled up on a weather-beaten bench, his face etched with weariness and a sense of giving up. At the sight of seeing Michael, Sandra's heart sank. She knew him as the silent hero of the shelter, the one who gave everything he had to those who couldn't speak up for themselves. Determined to make a difference, Sandra quietly began observing him, her heart heavy with the unfairness of his dangerous and unfortunate situation he was going through. Driven by a mix of anger at the injustice and the admiration Sandra had developed for Michael's unwavering commitment and dedication, Sandra decided to take matters into her own hands. She shared Michael's story with a few coworkers, sparking a wave of empathy and drive to help him. With every passing day, their resolve grew stronger. Together, they rallied support from the shelter community, staff volunteered, and even donors who had seen Michael's selfless acts. They collected funds, $1 at a time, until they had enough to change Michael's life forever. With tears in their eyes and hope in their hearts, they presented Michael with keys to a small but warm and safe one-bedroom house, a sanctuary that he could finally call his own. Michael's gratitude knew no bounds. As he stepped into his new home, a wave of relief washed over him, mingled with disbelief and heartfelt gratitude. But fate wasn't done writing his story just yet. In the quiet comfort of his new home, Michael crossed paths with Laura, a kind, sweet, gentle woman who shared his passion for animals. She understood his journey like no one else could. Their love blossomed very quickly, and soon they were married, united by their shared dreams and the trials they had both overcome. Together, they welcomed 3 adorable boys into their world, each one a testament to their enduring love and life challenges. Their daughter, born with a disability, became the heart of their family, a beacon of strength and a reminder of the preciousness of life's simple joys. Years have passed, and Michael looked back on his journey. From the shelter, to the park bench, to the warmth of a loving family, and a home filled with laughter and love. He knew that his story wasn't just about survival. It was also about the power of compassion, community, and the belief that even in the lowest point of someone's life, kindness is always there, extending its hands to a brighter future. We hope you're all enjoying our stories. We look forward to hearing from you below in the comment sections. We kindly ask that you please subscribe and share our videos. Until next time, we thank you for watching.